Welcome to Cash Calls, your go-to channel for decoding the mysteries of money, finance, and wealth in the modern age. In today's video, we're diving into a jaw-dropping topic, the 10 shocking truths about money in 2025. These aren't just trends. They're realities shaping your financial future right now. From the death of cash to the rise of AI and the power of personal brands, we've got it all covered. Let's get started and uncover the truth about money in 2025. 1. Cash is nearly extinct. In 2025, physical cash is rapidly fading from the global financial landscape. The widespread adoption of digital payment systems and mobile wallets has made carrying paper money almost unnecessary. Platforms like Apple Pay, Google Pay, and PayPal dominate daily transactions, while cryptocurrencies and central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, provide alternatives to traditional banking systems. Governments and financial institutions are incentivizing this shift, citing benefits like transparency, convenience, and security. Businesses, too, are increasingly going cashless to streamline operations and reduce overhead costs associated with handling cash. While this change offers immense convenience, it also highlights significant drawbacks, such as the exclusion of unbanked populations and heightened concerns over data privacy. However, the decline of cash raises critical issues about control and surveillance. Digital payments leave behind a trail of data, giving governments and corporations unprecedented insight into individual spending habits. This has sparked debates around privacy rights as people increasingly feel their financial activities are under scrutiny. 2. Inflation hits harder. Global inflation in 2025 is more than just a number. It's a daily reality for billions of people. The prices of essential goods, such as food, housing, and energy, have skyrocketed due to supply chain disruptions, geopolitical tensions, and increased demand. Central banks have struggled to manage inflation with interest rate hikes, which, while aimed at curbing spending, often lead to slower economic growth. For individuals, this means that wages are failing to keep up with the rising cost of living, forcing families to cut back on discretionary spending and prioritize necessities. Investments in inflation-resistant assets like real estate, gold, and cryptocurrencies have become a popular strategy to preserve wealth. But not everyone has the means to access these options. The long-term effects of persistent inflation are reshaping global economies and lifestyles. Businesses face higher production costs, which they often pass on to consumers, creating a vicious cycle of price increases. 3. Debt is the new norm. Personal and governmental debt levels in 2025 are at unprecedented highs, becoming a cornerstone of economic systems worldwide. Many governments have resorted to heavy borrowing to fund infrastructure projects, social welfare programs, and climate change initiatives. On the personal side, rising cost of living, stagnant wages, and the allure of easy credit have pushed individuals deeper into debt. Credit cards, personal loans, and buy now, pay later (BNPL) schemes are increasingly used to bridge financial gaps, creating a culture where living beyond one's means is normalized. However, the rising interest rates implemented to combat inflation have made borrowing more expensive, turning manageable debt into a significant burden. This growing dependency on debt has far-reaching implications. For households, excessive debt can lead to financial stress, reduced savings, and even bankruptcy. On a macroeconomic level, high public debt levels can crowd out private investment and limit governments' ability to respond to future economic crises. 4. The rise of AI in finance. Artificial intelligence, AI, has transformed the financial sector, redefining how money is managed, invested, and protected. AI-powered robo-advisors now manage billions of dollars in assets, offering personalized financial advice at a fraction of the cost of traditional advisors. These systems analyze market trends, assess risk profiles, and optimize investment portfolios in real time, outperforming many human fund managers. For individuals, AI-based budgeting apps and tools have made financial planning more accessible and precise, helping people track spending, save effectively, and make informed investment decisions. Businesses, too, are leveraging AI to automate accounting, fraud detection, and customer service, creating a more efficient financial ecosystem. However, the dominance of AI raises ethical and practical concerns. Over-reliance on AI systems can lead to job losses in the finance sector, as roles traditionally held by humans are replaced by algorithms. 5. Job automation reshapes incomes. Automation has reshaped the labor market in 2025, eliminating many traditional jobs while creating opportunities in emerging fields. Industries such as manufacturing, logistics, and customer service are now dominated by robots and AI systems capable of performing repetitive tasks with unmatched speed and accuracy. Even professions once thought immune to automation, such as legal research, journalism, and medical diagnostics, are now feeling the impact. While this shift has boosted productivity and reduced cost for businesses, it has left millions of workers struggling to adapt, particularly those without access to reskilling programs or higher education. 6. Extreme wealth gap. In 2025, the divide between the wealthy and the rest of society has widened to historic proportions. A small fraction of individuals, particularly those who own assets like stocks, real estate, and digital currencies, control an overwhelming share of global wealth. Rapid advancements in technology have further tilted the scales, as those who can afford to invest in automation and artificial intelligence enjoy exponential returns, while workers in traditional industries face stagnating wages and declining job security. This growing disparity has sparked widespread social unrest and calls for governments to implement wealth redistribution policies, such as higher taxes on the ultra-rich. 7. New taxes on digital assets. Governments have turned their attention to the booming digital asset market in 2025, imposing strict regulations and taxes on cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and decentralized finance, DeFi platforms. Initially, these digital assets promised a decentralized financial system freed from traditional constraints, but their rapid growth has attracted scrutiny. Authorities argue that taxing digital assets is necessary to combat fraud, money laundering, and tax evasion, as well as to capture a fair share of revenue from this thriving sector. Investors now face complex reporting requirements, with capital gains on digital assets taxed at rates comparable to or even higher than traditional investments. 8. Traditional banking is dying. By 2025, the traditional banking model is nearing obsolescence, as digital-first and decentralized finance, DeFi, solutions take center stage. Physical bank branches are closing at an unprecedented rate, as most transactions are now conducted online or through mobile apps. Decentralized platforms built on blockchain technology allow users to borrow, lend, and invest without intermediaries, offering lower fees and faster processing times. Younger generations, in particular, are embracing these platforms, which align with their tech-savvy lifestyles and preference for greater financial autonomy. 9. Education costs are skyrocketing. Higher education in 2025 has become a double-edged sword. While it remains a key pathway to success, its costs have spiraled out of control. Tuition fees have outpaced inflation, leaving students with massive debt burdens that can take decades to repay. Many young people are now questioning the return on investment, ROI, of a college degree, particularly as job markets shift toward automation and demand for specialized, short-term certifications rises. Despite this, the prestige of traditional universities continues to hold sway, perpetuating the cycle of high costs and exclusivity. 10. The power of personal brands. In 2025, personal branding has evolved from a niche concept to a mainstream economic force. Social media platforms are no longer just places to connect. They are marketplaces where individuals monetize their skills, knowledge, and personalities. Content creators, influencers, and entrepreneurs who build strong personal brands can earn significant incomes through sponsorships, advertising, merchandise, and subscription models. The barriers to entry are lower than ever, allowing people from diverse backgrounds to turn their passions into careers. This shift has democratized wealth creation, making it possible for anyone with creativity and persistence to achieve financial independence. Were there any points that surprised you? Or do you have predictions of your own? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found this video valuable, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. And remember to hit the bell icon so you're the first to know when we post our next video on mastering your money and creating a better financial future.